Hi, I'm Kim Wilson,
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
and this is Speechless.
Speechless. Speechless.
Welcome to our behind the scenes take on life in VO, where we share stories and resources and our unsolicited opinions.
Hi.
Hi. I really want
Cheers.
everyone to see your t-shirt. I'm
Oh.
super excited about
yeah.
it. So can we
People,
just
don't
share
be
it right
offended.
away?
It's salty. It's salty.
It's
Are you ready?
salty.
Fuck it.
Let's be awesome now. I got shit to do. You definitely want a t-shirt like that, especially with Kim ripping it. It's way
Oh, yeah, you got to
cooler.
rip it. You got to cut off that. You got to make it cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always
Cooler,
trying to stay
inherently
relevant
cool.
somehow.
Okay.
What are you drinking today?
You're
Before
very
we
cool.
get started, I need a sip because I like
just
my
have
drink.
a nice coffee. I haven't had
that's
coffee yet
nice.
today. I'm holding off. And then I foamed the milk right in the bottle and poured it in. And off
Oh,
we go.
that's nice.
What you got?
I am having a classic lemon drop. So cheers to you. Isn't that pretty?
What's in a classic lemon drop? Briefly, please.
Vodka, fresh lemon juice, sugared rim, and triple sec or something like triple sec, or there's something else. You can substitute Cointreau.
Delish. Okay, so today's topic is online casting the future of a viable VO career. AKA, what the fuck is online casting all about? And do voice actors need paid plays?
So I know that you and I have gone back and forth on this, but I have always called it pay to plays. Can you please explain to everyone? I'm not calling it pay to plays anymore, but can you please explain to everyone why you hate that term? Because everyone calls it that. So go.
I hate it.
Tell me.
Pay to play refers to when disc jockeys would get paid to play recording artists music on radio. And it was actually called payola, as a whole system of if the record company would pay the DJs to play their artist stuff. And that's the origin of pay to play. And I think pay to play is a stupid name for online casting.
You feel so strongly about it.
I do. It just makes it negative. And online casting isn't negative. It's the future of, the future is the present of voice casting, among other things. But I want to give my brief answer about the question, is online casting the future of a viable VO career? I want to say yes and no. Because if you don't participate in online casting, you're closing off opportunities of, making money.
Agreed.
Having a business and a constant stream of income. Agents, super important. Direct marketing, super important. Networking, also important. It's part of the puzzle. Online casting is part of the puzzle. So was that satisfactory about radio?
Completely.
Yeah, okay, good.
Completely. My 2 cents about this whole topic is that it used to be, like when I first got into this business over 10 years ago, it used to be, if my business was low and my current clients, if you get a little lull and you're not booking as much, it used to be you could just jump on an online casting site and you could just book. I could just book pretty easily a few jobs, and my income would go up and I would make my numbers for that month. It's not that way anymore. You can't just jump on. The algorithms have changed. The competition has gotten fierce. And people are on online casting that are represented nationally. Like the people that you're hearing nationally on these spots, on national television spots, are also on these online casting sites. So you got to kind of up your game if you're going to be on the online casting world.
Okay, well, here's a question for you.
Sure.
How do you know which casting sites to go with? How do you know when you type in voiceover work, what casting sites to go with?
Oh,
How
there's
do you
so
choose?
many. There's so many. Well, I think we have a few, right? That we kind of like, and there's a few that we don't like. Um, so why don't we just go through them? Because
Mm,
I'd like to start. Let's go first with the one you don't have to pay for to be a member of, and that's Voquent.
Okay, well, I want to back up for a
Okay.
second
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there's
what?
actually a difference between online casting sites and listing services. And
True.
so, what that is, online casting sites, when you pay to play, you actually have to pay a membership to
The
receive
same.
auditions. But there's other places, listing sites, that you can list your website and your services for free. And you don't, and now they don't necessarily bring in auditions, but it's a good idea to be on listing services. Now, Voquent, we like. I don't think I've ever paid for Voquent. Have we ever paid
I have
upfront
not.
for Voquent? No.
No.
So it's voquent.com. Like it a lot. You have to have your pro stuff up there in terms of appearance, right? Your
Right.
demos, but they don't actually want your demos. They want samples of audio. And then you qualify them. You say, well, this is medium tempo. This is this sound. This sounds like this. And then
Like,
you
this is a
upload.
confident mom
Mhm.
sound. And then you can give a picture of what that looks like. They even give you like options for images.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't been on there a long time, but I have a profile and you need to just keep adding your updated samples so that you can be found. I've been shortlisted there twice. I've never been booked there,
Awesome.
but I haven't put a lot of effort into it, so I
Awesome.
must. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a casting site that I like that's new. So it's not that active, but Cast Voices much must get a mention.
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
Yeah, I actually don't want to mention all the casting sites because I don't. And so my question to you about, how do you choose one? I'm going to give some reasons to not choose one.
Okay, that's good.
Don't choose a casting site or a listing service if you only can go as your first name. Generally, they
Mm.
don't, that casting site doesn't want you to have a personal connection with the client. So I'd go on as Natasha or Natasha M. Obviously, there aren't that many Natashas, but there are. But going on as Kim W, you can't
Hello?
sustain a business by just being Kim. And then sometimes they go to this site and they hire Kim. The way we sustain a business is we keep clients and we keep clients coming back.
Back to
Uh,
our
the
brand, back to our name.
Back to our bank account, right?
Right.
So you don't want to choose a site that doesn't allow you to truly interact with the clients and have a relationship. So this is why I love Voice 123. Voice 123 has been around since 2005, I believe, or give
Wow.
or take, or 6 or 4, not sure. I can't quite remember. I
Mm.
started
One of
end
the
of
2000s.
2006. Yeah.
We'll just go with
I've
that.
been on there for 15 years and I've done the dance and not auditioned for months going by. But lately, past few years, I really do like Voice 123. They've
Yeah.
always had good clients come to them, meaning viable hirers. You're going to find on these online casting sites, to those who are watching that are not voice talent, the one person who might be watching, my mother, is watching
My
to
mom.
explain, or your mom. There are always going to be amateur talent and pro talent and amateur hirers and pro hirers on these sites. So
Mm,
just so you know, if you're not a voice actor, hi mom, um, these sites attract all kinds.
yeah.
What I have always loved about Voice 123 is that they've attracted pro hirers.
Right.
Yes, there are some non-pros, but what does that mean? It's a viable job. It might be the plumber
Right.
down the street that wants a voice for his commercial. He's not a pro hirer, but it's a pro job.
Right.
You're going to get paid
Absolutely.
for it. Okay.
Absolutely. And
So
can I just say, like, don't be afraid to audition for those lower paying corporate jobs that are still within the G with that are
within the
still
rates,
within the rate guide,
market market rates. Yeah.
market rates, correct? Because that could be your client that you bring on over and over and over again, and that's a steady income for a long time.
Yeah.
So
So
go
when we
ahead.
go to Voice 123, we find clients like that. Um, and then you have one-off clients. But I like it because the company has integrity, and
For
are they
sure.
building a business for their own business? Yeah, they're in business to do business,
As
but
we all
as
are.
we all are, but they're attracting good hirers.
They
And
are.
as an online casting site goes, I'm a fan. Well, I hope we've helped everyone sort out, because I do feel like pros can really benefit. And I mean, LA and New York pros who are used to booking only with their agent. If you want to work every day, maybe you don't.
Sure.
Maybe you love getting the big paycheck and not having to work every day. Good for you. But
Yeah.
as someone who wants to continue working and being paid for decades to come, I feel like online casting is important, and I know you would agree. Okay.
Yeah, I would say the takeaway is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Give online casting a try and put those eggs in the basket too.
To support yourself in the long term.
Click to subscribe, email us,
Speechlessvo@gmail.com. We will
and
answer. And
and
fuck it.
let's be
Let's
awesome
be awesome
now.
now. We've got shit to do.
Bye.